Hi guys, and welcome to your daily tarot reading for Monday the 10th of February 2020. I'm using my current obsession, the Light Seers Tarot. I am fascinated by this deck. I absolutely love it because it has beautiful cards like this. So let's have a look at what the cards want you to be aware of for Monday the 10th. I hope you've had a lovely weekend. I hope you're enjoying an amazing February so far. I'm still coming to terms with it being 2020 and it's already February. For me, the first month and the first 10 days of February have flown by. It's been a lovely time, really, of being productive, but it's certainly quick. So let's see what today, Monday the 10th, is. Got the 10 of Pentacles. We have him again. And we have the 8 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles. So what does this mean? The 10 of Pentacles is the perfect family life, the perfect situation on planet Earth that society thinks is ultimate happiness. So our society, I believe, my culture anyway, believes that marital bliss is something that's really, really lovely, and that's part of the tree of life. You've got the Kabbalistic tree of life there. And that having children and being immortal by passing on your genes and having a little dog to bring happiness into the family. And all of these kids playing with these discs, money is not an issue. Money is something to be played with. It's no problem. Money isn't an issue for you today at all. What you're really, really, really good at is working, is focusing on the physical. Anything physical that you have to do is like a joke, is like a game. If you have to create something, rather than it being really difficult and taking 3 hours like it usually does today, it's like, oh, I love this. I'm super energized. I can do it in an hour. You're really going to be very good in any of these areas: work and your career and your vocation, sorting out your daily routine to make it more pleasurable. And if you want to make changes to your physical health or appearance, today is the day to do it. It will be done easily. If this is your idea of bliss, the marriage, the children, the dog, then look for that today. It's a good day to achieve this. This completion. 10 is the highest number in the suit of Pentacles. So this is the strongest energy that you can have in the Pentacles. And it's fun on Earth because you've mastered money. And it's so meaningful that you can just throw it over the wall because you have more than enough. The 7 of Pentacles, he doesn't throw his money out the window and is careless with it. What he does is he plants it. He invests it, and then he sees it grow, and then he's also giving it Reiki energy. Look, he's healing this. He's closing his eyes, he's concentrating, he's giving it his love and his physical energy, the best fertilizer that he can get. And he's planted this little tree that he adores, and it's going to flourish because he has put something into it. So sometimes you have to spend money to make money. And when you're unsure of a new project and when you really want to do something, but it's like, okay, I'm going to get myself into debt if I do this, but the debt is worthwhile because if I do this and start working with my dream full time, then I'm sure I'm going to make it and I'll be able to pay off that debt. If that works out, that's great. But a lot of people think, oh, okay, I'm going to take this loan. I'm going to start my own business. But you know what people are like, and I don't think I'm going to make it. And you start working with that fear and that energy, and then you don't make it, and the business doesn't work. And you immediately say, see, it wasn't meant to be, and you give up on it. And you refuse to spend any money to make money. and you don't nurture this plant and give it what it needs, which is money, physical attention, care, love, all of these things that any new project or business or new relationship requires, it requires that you work on it and that you give of yourself to make it thrive. If you want anything that has a life of its own, that has anything to do with you, you've got to give of yourself to allow that thing to grow. Children, you give them your attention. Plants, like Prince Charles, whenever he plants a tree, he shakes one of its branches like a handshake. Isn't that great? I love that. He's giving this plant Reiki energy because he is planting this tree, and a tree is a lung, isn't it? A tree is an upside down lung. That's the way I see them when I drive around. And it allows him to breathe. It gives him freedom from money so that he can do whatever he likes. The Eight of Wands in this deck, I love it. The Eight of Wands usually means positive news coming in and being fiery and passionate. Here, we've got all these wands at the speed of light, heading to some white, glorious light in the distance, and it feels like you're at warp speed in a space tunnel going through on your Starship Enterprise. Doom. And that's what you're going to feel. You're going to make so much progress today in your practical physical life because you just get it. You understand everything. You've got this code in your head, the Kabbalistic tree of life, and you suddenly know exactly what you want to plant, what you want your work and your career, your vocation to look like. You know utterly what it is you want to create in relationships. You know utterly what you want to plant and grow in your business, the new business that you want to start by yourself, or the new location that you want to live in. You make a start by spending money on the plane ticket and renting an apartment in Sydney, and you go to Sydney from London and you move there and you put the effort into making friends and getting out there, and you have a job already lined up, and you feel like in this new job that you've got so much more freedom that you're able to progress so much quicker because you don't have the red tape, the bureaucracy, and you're able to just go at the speed of light. So that's what it's going to feel like. If you make a change to your circumstances, you'll feel that you're making so much progress and you're doing so well that you're moving at the speed of light. So that is not a bad start to the week. Numerology, 10 and 7 is 17, and 8 is 25. 2 and 5 is 7. 7 is mind and creativity, and the 7 of Pentacles is at the center of this reading. So if you have a negative perspective and you say, okay, I've got this money, I don't need to worry about it, but I'm really tight. So I'm going to take all this money and I'm going to put it in a safe so no one can ever get to it, and I'm going to be very secure about it because I'm afraid that people are going to steal from me. If you take that attitude, if that's your mindset, then you're not going to make progress today and you'll stay where you are. If you take your energy and if you are in the mindset that I have to give something to get something back, and you take the something that you've got to give, maybe it's your talent to write or it's your talent to sing, and you just put something out there for the world free of charge so that they can hear it. Let's just say you're a beautiful singer and you go, you sing a song, you record it on your phone and you put it out on iTunes, and people love what you're doing. They just love the song. It becomes a huge hit. You're signed by some label, and it's because you took the risk and you gave something of yourself free of charge that you will get something back on days like these. The karma, cause and effect, is perfectly balanced. Well, no, it's not balanced. It's biased in your favor. If you put the effort and the work in, not only are you going to progress, that would be fair, that would be cause and effect. But today, if you do that, you progress at warp light speed. So instead of putting the money in the safe, if you say, okay, I'm going to invest it in this new business that my friend has, he wants to start this app, and I really believe in it, so I'm going to give him some of the cash. I'll be a founding member. the business then becomes this global phenomenon, and you have this beautiful money tree in your backyard where the cash just falls off it, and you progress financially in a way that you could have never imagined. What's the example that's coming to mind is one of the Gallagher brothers who were or are in that band Oasis in the 90s. They were very popular. There was a song, maybe if no one's gonna save me, da da da, like that kind of thing. And the album was super, 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 super popular. I even bought it, and they were like these straight guys from Manchester, guys I would never usually have wanted to have had anything to do with. But it was so popular, I even bought into the hype. I got the album. And the guy said in an interview, he's just like, I was working, and I made money, and, I was just on this course in life, and then we released this album, and overnight I made £1 million in 12 hours. So instead of working your whole life to make whatever amount, today it doesn't matter anymore. Today, money, finance, your presence here on planet Earth is malleable. You can mold it. You can progress into whatever you want to be. You can speed past the place of lack. You can speed past sort of knowing but not really knowing, and you can zoom towards the light of you being the expert, of being in love with your job, being empowered, doing what it is you love. And it all stems from your positive mindset today and investing something that is a risk, which in itself you will feel good about, because the wands are fire, and the wands, and we've got this big red sun fire pentacle here. The big thing about fire is that it likes a bit of a gamble. It likes to speculate a little bit. Who knows what this tree will become? That's the whole beauty of it, watching that tree and seeing if it grows into this huge thing, or if it's crooked and really unique and it produces avocados. It's just, today is the time to plant that seed, several seeds. It's like a new moon. That's when you plant the seeds of intention for the next month or something. But this is planting the seeds to move at the speed of light when it comes to improving your daily routine, or seeing what it is you actually want, realizing what you actually want to develop. Because society says one thing, today you realize that you want something different, and you're planting your own tree. You're not in the government's orchard. You're going to create your own orchard because you see things differently. By doing that, you fly. So it's not just planting seeds of intention that are going to help you over the next month. This is a day where you can plant seeds of intention that are going to change your future. Your current life is a reflection of your past decisions. Today is a decision-making day that will create a different lifestyle that you're going to be living in 5 years from now. So make sure you set a goal, and that you have a light at the end of the tunnel, and that you know what you're aiming for. Have a great day. If you'd like a personal reading with me, please head over to the website, gregoryscott.com, and order your reading with me there. If you click on the button on the front page, it'll take you to the shop section of the website. You can also click on the shop tab to get there. And you can choose the different lengths of reading and the different things I offer. It's all on there. Have a look. If you have any questions that you need answered, then please do get in touch with me. I'm available anytime. Well, not anytime, but I am available within 24 hours. Have a wonderful day. Like I said, if you do want to get in touch with me, then you know where to go, and it would be a pleasure for me to connect with you. If you like the video, hit subscribe and share it online. I hope you have a wonderful start to this new week. I hope this motivates you, because this is going to be a really, really fabulous day here for you. Have a wonderful Monday, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.